Okay, then this session we invited one of our the core advisor of the from the Johnson & Johnson Innovation, and we appreciate the 7 years effort, her effort to support our activity, as well as giving us a lot of input, not only for the startups, so for the operation of our side too. So how the Japanese ecosystem should be. So we would like to start from the how the Dan-san was feeling like was that 7 years ago you said, and then how's the every year changed, and the COVID happened, and I believe the Chinese startups grow very quickly. So comparison with your other regions, I want to ask your comment.
Yeah, thank you, Karanaji-san. So good to see you again in the new year. So we just celebrate the Chinese New Year holiday.
Yes.
And actually, this is my first visit in the new year. I just realized it's also a big day for HVC KYOTO.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the Open Innovation
Yes.
Prize. It's such a great recognition for your efforts. So, like you mentioned, time flies. It's 7 years already since I joined Johnson & Johnson Innovation back to 2018. I also got the privilege to join most of the HVC KYOTO conference on site. And during COVID, I also did join the conference by Zoom. I think when look back to 7 years, I could tell a lot of progress made in this HVC KYOTO platform and community. So talking about all the portfolio companies that you incubated in the past years, I can feel maybe a couple of things. And first of all, I can see the increased quality of presentation year by year. And also, I see the entrepreneurs in this community got more global perspective year by year, thanks to the platform of HVC KYOTO. So you really did a great job in integrating all the critical components to support the healthcare life science ecosystem growth in Japan.
Okay, thank you very much. So let me shift into the ecosystem relations. The reason why we approached your company, Johnson & Johnson Innovation, was one of the highlighted one was the J Labs as a place for the incubate companies. And you started from, was that Shanghai? You the first one in Asia. And I believe that J Labs is not just only laboratory. You guys are supporting startup and startup community through that platform. Can you elaborate a little bit more about what kind of support are you guys providing for the startup community?
Yeah, thank you for your support to the G Labs. So we set up the first Asia-based G Labs back to 2018 in Shanghai. And right now, we have already incubated more than 100 companies in different segments of the healthcare, including pharmaceuticals, biotech, and medtech companies. So talking about the J&J G Labs, so we see us as a one-step access to all the J&J internal resources and expertise. So it's not only a physical lab that the company can work there day by day, but it's more like a network connecting all the different pieces that the startups they need at the different stages. For instance, we have the community that include all the investors in the local ecosystem, and also the service company like CDMO companies that can provide the support for all those startups. But more importantly, from J&J internal R&D team, we have identified a mentor or a buddy, we call that J-PAL, to each of the G Labs company to work side by side with the entrepreneur and providing the insights, the guidance, and have the regular discussion with those companies. So we are proud of this model, and also we got very positive feedback from our portfolio company. They, do appreciate all the support they get from J&J.
Can I ask a little bit more about the J-Paul? Because we are daily facing the startup company and try to do like pitching or receiving something or like a Shark Tank style. What's the mood of that meetings? And also, who will be the Paul, the himself or herself? Is that local people or Johnson & Johnson is a global company? You should have a lot of institutes all over the world.
Yeah, it actually depends on the needs of the individual company. So for instance, the company, they may have different product portfolio. Mm-hmm. So we can select the J-Paul based on the expertise they need. If the company is at the very early stage, so maybe more likely we have the R&D experts from the global R&D team to work with them. And if the company is at the regulatory stage or the commercial stage, we can also select the appropriate experts, even from the local team to help. So there is no one standardized format. It really depends on where the company is and what product portfolio and what is the critical challenge they are facing at a certain stage.
Okay, yeah, I really appreciate your cheering up the comment for the Japanese entrepreneurship community. Okay, so switch gear into the real case since HVC KYOTO is the platform to create the real deal in near future. And I want to ask Dan-san about how's your recent deal with the Japanese community, mm-hmm. and also what's your expectation to HVC KYOTO? What kind of company you expecting? So can you start from the real examples?
Yeah, so I'm managing the Asia-Pac regional team, mm-hmm. and Japan is one of the top strategic markets for us to source new innovation opportunities. So in the past several years, we have made several important collaborations working with the Japanese local biotech or pharmaceutical company, including the collaboration with PeptiDream, and also some of the strategic collaboration with the top universities, including Kyoto universities in Japan. And talking about last year, we just completed a licensing deal with Kaken Pharmaceutical with a headquarters in Tokyo. So we're licensing their STAC6 program to internalize that to the J&J internal R&D portfolio. And also our JJDC, the equity investment function, also made the investment with a PIPE investment to the Kaken in the stock market. So that's a phenomenal deal. As you know, STAC6 is a very challenging target, targeting to treat atopic dermatitis. It's really a novel therapeutics that we hope to deliver to the patients as soon as possible.
Okay. So for the next step of the HVC KYOTO, I want to ask you, what kind of company are you expecting to enroll for the HVC KYOTO, as well as if you have any specific message to the potential attendees in the future, I want to ask you for the message for them too.
Yeah, we do see, there is a very unique strength in Japan ecosystem. So Japan is very strong at the small molecule development, and also some of the emerging science area like gene therapeutics, regenerative medicine. That's Japan is leading in the world. So for HVC KYOTO, I do have the expectation to see more companies maybe this year in 2025 in the novel areas with the novel targets, novel molecule, novel modalities to treat the most challenging disease in the world.
Okay, so which means that we really appreciate your application, more numbers and more diversity, and also to create a new deal in few years. Okay. Again, thank you very much for coming over to Kyoto again, and hope to see you in this year, June the 30th and July 1st. Thank you very much, Dan-san, and hope to see you at HVC Kyoto in 2025.
Thank you, Kanaki-san.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
HVC 京都2025スタートアップ起業を志す研究者募集中。HVC 京都はヘルスケア領域のスタートアップとオープンイノベーションに積極的なパートナー企業やベンチャーキャピタルが国内外から集まるイノベーションプラットフォームです。一流のアドバイザーから海外市場を視野に入れた事業戦略、事業プレゼンのアドバイスなどを受けることができ、事業提携先や共同研究先、出資先を検討しているパートナーとの個別商談を実施しており、多くのマッチング実績があります。詳しくは動画の概要欄のリンクからエントリーシートをご参照ください。エントリーは無料です。創薬、バイオ、医療機器、デジタルヘルスなどヘルスケア領域のスタートアップの皆様、研究成果を実用化したい起業志向の高い研究者の皆様のご応募をお待ちしております。